In this video here, I want to address a conversation that I had with one of these brothers in the Nation of Islam, one of these pro-black, back to Africa, red, black, and green Negroes who is gun-ho. He's out supporting this march that will be taking place in October, and I bumped into him and we had a conversation. And the brother was kind of disturbed that I would actually continuously mention the pro-blacks, and particularly the Nation of Islam soldiers, as loving white women. And this brother suggested to me in our conversation that, brother, you don't have any evidence to support that claim. And where do you get off at suggesting that black men love white women? And then he went so far as to tell me, well, it's not really the young soldiers. It's the older generation that may be gravitating towards white women. The younger generation, the soldiers of which Louis Farrakhan is speaking of, these guys are fearless. And they don't love white women. They don't love white men. They don't love white people. They are ready to go to battle. This is what this brother told me. And so I thought about what this brother said, and I actually began to ask myself, where do I get the information that your black males love white women? Where do I get that from? And I tried to actually figure out how I could prove to this brother my statement. I'm sitting back and I'm thinking about it after we had our conversation, and I'm like, actually, where do I get this information from? Because I just don't want to say something just for the simple fact of saying it. I don't feel comfortable doing it. If y'all know me, y'all watch my videos, y'all know that I believe that I should be able to document what I say. I don't want to make videos just for the simple fact of making videos. In my videos, I want to be able to support my claims and support the things that I say in my videos. So when this brother in the Nation of Islam confronted me and asked me, brother, where do you get that information from? I thought about it, and I thought to myself, where exactly do I get it from? Where exactly do I get the notion that I could promote that the Afro-American Negro loves white women? Where I get that from? I mean, because I say it a lot of times in my videos, and y'all hear me say it about the pro-black, back to Africa, red, black, and green Negro who hate white men, but not white women. And this is what this brother had a problem with. And he began to ask me, and he pressured me to do a video. And he said, well, if you can't support that, then you should do a video retracting it, because it makes the brothers, the soldiers, the strong black men who really want to uplift the race and really want to do the right thing by their black woman. You need to retract those statements if you can't support them. And so I thought to myself, what? I'm a fair and balanced guy, like Fox News. So I'm going to make a video. And in the video, if I cannot show this brother, if I cannot produce for this brother the documentation to support my claims that these soldiers that Louis Farrakhan is talking about are ready for battle, these soldiers who are ready to go to war, his soldiers actually love white women. This is what I said. This is what I believe. And as I thought about it, I'm sitting back and I'm trying to figure out, where in the world did that come from? How can I say this? What evidence do I have? What information can I give this Muslim guy to support my premise? Because his notion is it's the older generation of black men that love white women. But the soldiers, the hardcore, fearless black men are ready to go to war, they're ready to go to battle, and those are the ones who are ready to fight and die because they are sick of their oppression. This is the reason why they're buying into this justice or else. We want justice or we're going, as Louis Farrakhan say, burn this motherfucker up. And these young black soldiers, the fruit of Islam, the brothers who are ready to go to battle. He told me, listen, brother, you disrespect them when you say that they love white women, but you can't prove it. And I challenge you, my brother. I challenge you, my Asiatic black man, to produce the evidence that supports your premise that black men love white women. You got to support that, my brother. If you don't support that, brother, you just saying stuff that you can't prove, and that's not good, brother. And I sat back after that conversation and I thought to myself, well, you know what? That Muslim brother, he makes a good point. He makes a lot of sense. And as I sat back and pondered what this brother said, and I played it over and over in my mind, and I began to ask myself the fundamental question, where do I derive this position that your pro-black, back to Africa, red, black, and green, black soldier, black brother, where do I get it that he actually loves white women? Where do I get that from? How can I say this? What evidence do I have? What evidence can I produce? Where can I get the documentation to show this brother that what I'm saying is true? How can I do this? And if I can't produce this information for this brother, then what I'm going to have to do, because I'm fair, and if you watch my videos, you know this. You know that I'm a fair and balanced guy like Fagner. I'm fair and I'm balanced. If I'm wrong, I have no problem admitting my wrong and correcting my wrong. If I cannot prove to this Muslim brother the premise of what I say about black men being in love with white women, if I can't prove that to this brother, then I'm going to have to make a video and I'm going to have to apologize not only to this brother, but to the brothers of the Nation of Islam. So I have to find some evidence because I don't have it. I don't have the evidence that would support my premise. So as I scurried around, I'm trying to figure out how can I get this evidence for this brother, and this brother asked me for this evidence. Every time I see him, he's asking me, well, brother, do you got any proof for me? Do you got anything that I can look at? You got anything that you can reference to support your position that black men are completely in love with white women? You got anything for me, brother? And every time I run into this cat, I have to humbly tell him, no, I ain't got nothing yet, but give me some time. Give me some time, my black brother, and I'm going to produce for you the evidence of which you seek. I'm going to produce for you the evidence that suggests to you that when I say that these pro-black, back to Africa, red, black, and green Negroes who hate white men but love white women, and whenever you hear these pro-blacks referencing I hate white people or talking about the evil white people or evil white man or the white man is the devil, when you hear that, they're talking about white men and not talking about white women. But in order for me to say this and have some legitimacy to my claim, I have to produce some information, some documentation that supports my position according to this Muslim brother. And he's actually right. I actually agree with him. So I'm in the process of trying to document for him why I'm so suspect of these pro-blacks, these angry black Muslims who say they hate white people. I have to actually document for him why I say that they actually love white women. And I'm going to find the evidence. I haven't found it yet. But I want to suggest to that brother, that good Muslim brother, and he knows who he is, brother, give me some time. And I'm going to document for you exactly what I mean.